Steve, the government closed its case by telling the jury that Dr. Reynaldo Ortiz turned IV bags into poison bombs that exploded on unsuspecting patients. The 61-year-old is charged with 5 counts of tampering with a consumer product causing serious bodily injury and 5 counts of adulterating a drug. While the government only released one video to us at the time Dr. Ortiz was charged with the crimes, the jury has seen many videos like the one of Dr. Ortiz taking IV bags out of the warmer and returning them to the warmer at Baylor Scott & White Surgicare, North Dallas. Videos showed the next person to open the warmer unknowingly gave the IV bags to patients. They were Tammy Young, Jimmy Eller, Kelly Pfeiffer, and Jack Adlerstein, causing near-death experiences. In one video, Dr. Ortiz is seen filling up syringes with different kinds of drugs and then putting unlabeled syringes into his pocket. Former U.S. Attorney Paul Coggins says the government's case hinges on the videos.
The government really made it, I think, crystal clear in their closing arguments that they tied the counts that are being charged to the best video surveillance they had of Dr. Ortiz handling the IV bags.
The government said one of the poison bombs exploded on Dr. Melanie Kaspar. She was an anesthesiologist who worked at the Surgicare and took one of the IV bags home to treat herself after an illness. Her husband, John Kaspar, gave emotional testimony of how he was unable to revive her with CPR before paramedics arrived. In another gripping testimony, Jack Alderstein shared how he had gone in for a simple procedure on his nose, and then he was placed on life support. His doctor testified he nearly died on the operating room table. Fortunately, as Jack's heart rate was skyrocketing, Dr. Chad Marsden arrived. After his patient had been rushed to the ER the week before, he had a suspicion about the IV bags. He told Jack's doctors to change the IV bag, and his condition improved.
If Dr. Ortiz is found guilty of even one count, he won't be sentenced for 2 or 3 months while the pre-sentence people do a complete study of the offense, the offender, the victims, and that takes 2 or 3 months for them to prepare that study, and they present it to the judge, and the judge in the federal system is the one who sets the punishment.
In all, there were 13 patients who experienced cardiac emergencies between May and August, but surveillance video was only available for the month of August, so Dr. Ortiz is only charged with those 4 cases. The jury was finished deliberating for the day, and they will be returning tomorrow at 9 a.m.